Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a very requested one. This is a 2017 handbag collection video. I have parted with quite a few handbags this year. If you want me to share with you which bags I sold and why, then definitely let me know down below. If you want to see what I currently own with a little bit of eye candy there already, then keep on watching. I'm gonna do this super randomly, so I'm just gonna grab the bags. I'm like surrounded with handbags. Actually the coolest video to film. I love it. I don't like showing off things, but because I know that you guys are also luxury lovers, I don't feel like this is showing off. But I would like never tell people in my real life like, oh my god, look at the bag that I've got. I have only like a handful of friends who really can appreciate that and can understand that. Without further rambling, let me show you the first bag. This is the Neverfull GM with the fuchsia lining. There's crap inside. Pretty much most of my bags have things inside because I am a die-hard handbag rotator. I want to use my handbags as much as I possibly can. So yeah, this is a bag that I never thought that I would own, but since I got it, I think this is like one of the best value for money bags. Regardless of in which print you get it, I think this is an awesome bag. It weighs nothing, fits really a lot. It's never full, as the name says it, and it's just a beautiful classic bag. Keeping it with the Vuitton theme, this is the handbag that I'm currently rocking. This is a Speedy bandolier in the size 30. And oh, I love this. I recently mentioned in a vlog that I was planning to sell that, and I was essentially thinking of selling that, but I just can't. This is such a great workhorse. This is a bag that I always gravitate towards when it's like crappy weather outside, when I don't want to worry much. It's quite heavy, it has a lot of stuff inside. And if you know, like this bag is relatively small, like it's not humongous, but it fits a lot. I can grab my laptop. It's not going to fit my laptop. I can grab my laptop but put like the cables and everything that I need inside, and I can go to the office and call it a day. I'm not going to sell it, definitely not. The next bag is something that I didn't really think that I would ever own or that I would ever purchase, because it was impossible to see it in stores. And I want to say I'm generally not the kind of person who buys a bag without having seen it, but now I'm kind of thinking of a few cases it has happened. But the Palm Springs backpack in the MM size. This is a gorgeous bag. This is such a comfortable bag. I love the straps. It has those really thick straps. It's a very cool backpack. And one thing that I keep on liking more and more is that you cannot see the zipper. I don't know why, but I keep on seeing other backpacks and maybe thinking like, oh, maybe this is like better, because sometimes the monogram print can be a little too much depending on where you're going, and I don't always feel very comfortable with like all of this monogram going on. But every time I look at like other handbags, just like flirting around and looking at Net-a-Porter, the thing that always stands out is that the zipper is visible on every one of the bags, and on this one can't see it, it's hidden there, and it kind of gives also a little bit of a security aspect. I have filmed a what's in my bag, and I think like a brief review of it. I'm gonna try and link it up here so that you can go and see that. I'm kind of flirting with the idea of getting like the smallest one, but since I'm a Jedi and I'm humongous, I think it's going to look a little bit ridiculous on me, but I just love the aesthetic of this. If I could, I would have them in all sizes, but that would be a little too much. The next bag is one that I got on sale this spring, and I got it from my Theresa. This is the Balenciaga papier clutch, like paper clutch basically. You can wear it two ways. You can have it like this, or you can open up all of the buttons and have it kind of like in a very casual way so that the buttons are visible. It's a very simple bag. It has a flap. It can fit ton loads of stuff. It has 3 large compartments, and the leather is super durable. That's the kind of bag that I take out when I want something that is close to my body, that fits a little bit more than maybe just like a normal clutch, and when I don't want to worry about anything happening to it. And I love the gray color. This is the only gray handbag that I have currently in my collection, but maybe not for long, just saying. Next handbag is the one that was sitting right here. This is the Chanel double flap in the maxi size, and I love this bag. It's also one of the bags that I thought of selling, but after I compared it to my jumbo, and when I saw how it had aged and just like how practical it is and how much it fits, I am never going to part with this. Also, it was my first Chanel handbag. I was really in a rut to like get rid of stuff that I don't use. And then in the process, I started using this one a lot more. I'm not going to part with this. There is something about the caviar leather. It ages so beautifully. And I realized it only when I got my jumbo 2 years after getting this one, 2 or 3 years. If you want to see how they compare to each other, I will link a video up here that you can watch because it's quite beautiful. Like, you see how it shines? Everyone thinks that lambskin is the only leather that kind of shines, but the caviar, once it's been used, it has something magical about it. I really love it. So as I said, a few years after getting the maxi one, I got the jumbo size, which, oh, I love it. There are not that many bags that look good crossbody on me, but this is one of those bags. And I just, I love this bag. I cannot wait for this one to wear as much as this one has worn. Like, I mean, if I say worn, I don't mean that this one has like massively a lot of scratches or that it's like worn out, but I just want to like, you know, become a little bit more like mushy and, you know, like how leather ages. So this is what I'm like really looking forward to. A beautiful, beautiful timeless bag. I will never sell it unless I cannot pay rent. I have one more Vuitton bag, which I totally forgot about because it was hanging on the chair. But this one, this is the Summer handbag. It was pretty cool, like 7 years ago, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I got it when I was pregnant, and I got it because I got it in Finland, which is kind of special for me because I love Finland. I've lived there, and for me, I don't know, Finland is a very special country. So I'm kind of happy that I got it from Helsinki. I would have never thought when I was a student that I could ever afford buying this. I wanted like a crossbody bag that would be carefree, but still somewhat girly, but still somewhat kind of casual. You know what I mean? If I looked good in white dresses in the summer, kind of like a Coachella style, this bag would look amazing with it. But since I cannot pull off a white dress, I love the strap length. I love the bag itself. It has 2 sides, which is perfect for a Libra. If I cannot choose, I can, you know, I can put some of the more valuable things closer to my body. This fits a lot of stuff, almost as much as my Speedy 30. I'm pretty sure that if I wanted to, I could squeeze everything from the Speedy 30 into this one here. And this is not like a humongous bag. I really love it. This is the bag that I'm really looking forward to have it patina until it's like dark brown. I don't know. I think it's going to look really, really good. This is my Givenchy Antigona mini, which I don't know what got over me because I cannot pull off a small handbag for the life of me, but I keep on rocking it and I'm like, okay, never mind, just do it, do you, and like be confident. So that's what I'm doing with this one. It fits so much stuff whilst it's still very mini. It has a lovely strap which you can wear crossbody or shoulder. I normally wear it shoulder because crossbody, it looks ridiculous on me. The Antigona bag I feel is a love-hate bag. Either you love it or you absolutely hate it. I love it. It fits so much stuff. It's a lovely structured bag. I have wanted a bigger one for many, many, many years. I'm particularly fond of the burgundy one that is currently out. I'm currently on a handbag ban, so I am not going to do that. But the shiny leather, what I want to say about this is that I don't have a single scratch on it, and I don't baby my bags. I'm careful with them, but I don't baby them. I'm always thinking, you know, I bought the bag. I generally buy bags not to sell them further. So if they age and if they get like little kind of beauty marks, it's fine because for me, it kind of adds to the bag. It adds stories, if you will. Some people freak out, but this one, it doesn't have a single scratch. Can you see it? You can see it, like the reflection. It looks perfect. And as I said, I haven't babied it, so if I were to get a bigger one, I would definitely get the shinier leather because I prefer it to the pebbled one. It's really pretty. But this is my only Dior bag to this day. This is the Dior Diorama bag. And this is something that I bought instead of a boy bag because Chanel service in Belgium pissed me off, and that is the reason I didn't buy a boy bag. So that's to show how customer service is very important. You have to treat your customers right, and otherwise you just lose your money. But regardless, I wasn't even like 100% sure about a boy bag, but I loved the aesthetic of this one. Now I'm gonna tell you, I got it in the smooth leather. It scratches like a mother effer. You will definitely see some scratches here. Then on the back, you can see a scratch here. Like, it doesn't hold up very well. I did see a woman carry the same bag in a grocery store about like 3 weeks ago, and she had like really worn the crap out of it, and it looked so sad because there are some leathers that really age nicely that, you know, like if the bag, it can be like 20 or 30 years old, and when it's worn, it just, something about it, it still looks kind of stylish and still looks kind of good. But this one, it was filled with scratches. It had kind of like slouched and not the best leather for a day-to-day bag. But I always use this bag for special occasions, so this is kind of like my evening bag. I also love the fact that not everybody knows it's Dior, you know? If I were to take my Chanel Jumbo, most of the people know what the Chanel logo looks like. But this one is kind of like, what is it? What is it? It looks like a lovely bag. I also like to wear it as a clutch, just like under my shoulder. That is a good thing about the slouchiness. All in all, I do love the aesthetic of this bag because it just has a pink interior and I love it. I'm sure that this is a lot better. This is a much better choice for me in terms of boy bag versus this. I think it's a lot more of a stylish version of a boy bag. Well, at least for me it is. So yeah, I love this bag, but if you want a day-to-day bag, definitely don't go for the smooth leather. But for me, I wanted like kind of a fancy bag that I take out on dinners and events and stuff like that. So I really like it. And I have reached to my last bag, and that happens to be also my latest addition to my collection. And this is the Celine Luggage in the, oh, it is so confusing. I think it's the medium size, but it's essentially like the largest size. It is humongous. You can fit your furniture inside. A pillow inside, just because it is a slouchier bag. You can see it on the side. It's the pebbled leather. It's not the very structured leather. But I like it. There's something that I really, really enjoy about this bag. And the Celine leather, from what I have seen, it's like really good quality leather and it ages really nicely. The only downside of this one is that it doesn't come with like a longer strap for your shoulder. However, me with my fat arms, I'm still able to pull off putting it on my shoulder, like, you know, if it was like an emergency or if I needed my two hands. It's especially like important, I think, when you're traveling. But I love this bag. This is my very first Celine, and I think it won't be my last one. I got it for a very, very good price. I would probably never like buy it brand new unless I was looking for like a very specific color, but I was looking for black and for silver because I'm a silver person. Gold doesn't really suit me. Okay guys, that was it. Seems that I have 10 luxury handbags, which is definitely a lot less than I had at the start of the year. As I said, I sold quite a lot of handbags, and I currently feel that I have pretty much a handbag for every occasion. I do have a couple of handbags on my wish list, but they are absolutely not a priority, and they are absolutely not, well, obviously, are any of these bags a priority in life? No, they are just like eye candy, and they are like a weakness. But yes, if you have any questions about a specific bag, definitely let me know down below or send me a private message if you feel more comfortable that way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!
might be young at heart, but we're still dreaming, eyes wide open. Leave this